Well, welcome to Maple Farm. The farm is 137 hectares, or about 340 acres. It's all organic, and it's been organic since 2004. And we run mostly arable, but we also have a poultry enterprise as well. Well, our definition of agroforestry, and the reason that we wanted to get involved in it, is that we wanted to improve the biodiversity of the farm by adding more trees into the landscape. I became very aware over the years that lots of big fields are just lacking trees, and we're pushing nature to the outside edge. So an opportunity to do that, to put trees back into the fields and at the same time benefit our farm operation.
My name's Glenn Buckingham and I'm farm manager here at Helmingham. My definition of agroforestry is it's the blending of trees into the arable or even the grassland aspects of a farm. So you can have your silver arable or your silver pasture. So they bring biodiversity, carbon capture, improvements in time in air quality that the trees will be used for, and also the shading of crops. The benefit comes with higher temperatures. Your crops are protected from the extremes. And that's something that we face with climate change. So there is an all-round benefit to bringing trees into your farmed landscape.
Our agroforestry scheme now covers 105 acres, which is almost a third of the farm. And we've laid it out to the same pattern all the way through. So that all the rows run north-south, so they get even sunlight during the day. And the rows are precisely 29.5 metres apart, with a grass strip either side of the rows of trees, leaving an arable cropping area 24 metres wide between the alleys. So our initial fields we planted were done for biodiversity and use a range of native trees. And I would always recommend putting a variety of trees in the first 2 or 3 years to see what actually grows well on your land. The benefits of having the agroforestry schemes on site is a tremendous difference in the biodiversity of the fields. The grass alleyways you see here beside us are just full of wildlife. Small rodents, beetles, insects, and the trees then attract birds to perch in and also to look for food. A big difference, and it really helps in actually spreading the wildlife out across the field. The Woodland Trust have supported us all the way through this programme, both in the supply of trees and tree guards to go with it, and advice on the trees that we initially used in the first 2 or 3 fields. And then we've built on that and done our own mixes afterwards. But all the way through, the Woodland Trust have supported us with trees almost every year.
Our project started by actually using acorns from the trees here. So we've taken the local provenance, raised them through the Suffolk Tree Warden network, and then brought them back to within 100 metres of the parent trees. To put the alley cropping system in place, we marked it out with the GPS systems on our tractors, so we've got the alley widths exact for the future. We've set this one out at 42 metres of working area between the rows of trees. We then put 4 metres, 2 metres each side of the line of trees, so we've got habitat there, as if we're creating a new hedgerow in the field. Our scheme, we actually engaged the local community to help us plant. They all enjoyed coming out to plant a tree. The Woodland Trust supplied the guards for us and the stakes, and really grateful for that. Not every field is suitable, but where you can, it's a great thing to do.